In this video, we're going to learn a model of how we make changes in our lives, called the stages of change. And it's often used in treating addictions and for changes that involve adopting a healthier lifestyle, like getting in shape or losing weight. And the model applies to any sort of behavioral change, like changing a habit, and to almost any sort of change we might try to make for personal growth or just to improve the quality of our lives. So there are 6 stages of change. The first is pre-contemplation. We don't recognize there's a problem, so we're not even thinking about change. Or even if we do see a problem, we're not contemplating doing anything about it or making any changes yet. And then contemplation. We're considering making a change, but we haven't decided for sure, and we haven't done anything about it yet. We're just contemplating it. So in the pre-contemplation and contemplation stages, the main tool to help us move forward is called decisional balance, which is a type of pros and cons list. And to move from pre-contemplation to contemplation, we need to start recognizing more pros of changing. And then to move on from the contemplation stage, we need to find ways to start discounting the cons, giving them a little less weight, or accepting them as a reasonable cost of the changes we're trying to make until we end up tipping the balance in favor of change. And then from contemplation, we move into the preparation stage. We've decided to change and we're getting ready to do it. We're looking at our options, setting some goals, and coming up with a plan of action. And then the action stage. We've initiated some change, but it's still a work in progress. It's ongoing. We've started to carry out our action plans, and we're trying to manage any obstacles that come up in ways that allow us to keep carrying on with our plans. And if our actions are successful and we make some changes, then we move on from the action stage into the maintenance stage, where we work on sustaining the changes we've already made. And then there's relapse, which isn't technically a stage, but a regression to an earlier stage. And relapse is seen as an upward spiral, meaning we learn from each relapse, making it more likely our future attempts to change will be successful. And often maintenance is the final stage of change, and we carry on in the maintenance stage indefinitely. But sometimes we can even move on from maintenance into termination, which is a stage at which relapse is no longer a possibility. If we used to be a smoker, it's now like we never developed a habit in the first place. So in the termination stage, it's as if the old problem never existed, and so there's no chance of it ever coming back. So that's the basic outline of the stages of change. And if you'd like to learn about these stages in more detail, and in particular, how we move ourselves from one stage of change into the next, please check out my full video on the stages of change that I link to in the description. And if you like this video, please help me out by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing to my channel so you don't miss my new videos when they come out. And if you'd like to support my channel and help me make more videos like this, I really appreciate it, and please check out the donation links in the description.